So, camera rolling, by the way. Now let me start. We are good to go.
Hopefully I'm not chomping
All right.
on my gum.
Oh, there we go.
No, it's on my gum. It's gonna pick it up.
That's fine.
I mean,
All right, hold on. All right. Not in your bubble, but in your bubble.
No,
All
it's
right.
all right.
So like with everybody I bring on my channel, sis, with humbleness and gratitude, thank you for coming to my channel and to my platform. You're a power lifter. Mostly everybody in this community, powerlifters, bodybuilders, strongmen, Olympic lifters, had a track star on here, surprisingly. But
Wow. Could never be me.
yeah, run it. Yeah, you're right.
Could never be me.
But I do these sit downs because in some form or fashion, believe it or not, we influence people in this realm in a positive way. So I know you are a part of Primal Instinct. I know that you are a power lifter, went out to your comp, great show. We're going to identify all that. But before we start, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to talk to you about your fitness journey, why you chose powerlifting. Thank God it wasn't bodybuilding. Still got a little disdain for it. But nah, other than that, this isn't planned or orchestrated. I don't have any, I'm gonna keep the camera going. I don't have any notes or anything. What I do is I set the clock for 15 minutes, right? Once the timer goes off, I ask like, hey, can we keep going? If there's any jewels or any advice or any perspective you want to give, this is your interview. All I ask is that you be yourself. You can cuss, you can do whatever. Just be you is all I ask. So now that I've done my little antics, please introduce yourself. And again, everything's flowing energy. We'll go from there.
Well, thank you for having me here. Nobody ever wants to talk to me, so that's cool. My name is Brianna. People call me Bree. I am 29. I don't know, what else is there? I go to the gym and I take pictures. And I'm chronically online.
Say less. So where are you from? Like, where did your fit look? Yeah, where are you from?
I'm originally from Rhode Island. I moved out with my ex right after high school.
Gotcha.
So I haven't lived in there in like 10 years.
You've been here in Fayetteville for 10 years?
So I lived in California for,
Yeah.
I lived in California for a couple years, and then I moved here in 2019.
I'm so sorry. Continue.
So-
Yeah.
No, it's not bad. I really like it here, actually, which is, I don't know, it's like weird to say, but I don't know. I really like.
That's a red flag number one right there. She said she like. Nah, I'm sorry. Go. I'm trying to lighten the mood, but yeah.
I don't know. I really like all the people I've met. I feel like it's like the community that I'm in, at least.
Okay.
I mean, there's been some bad ones, but like, I don't know. I really like the people here.
Okay. So how about this? I'll try to establish a base before we even get to, like, did you do any sports at all or just?
Not really. I was on a dance team in high school, but it wasn't like competitive or anything. It was just like for the school team.
Like modern dance or like hip hop,
It was
Latin?
like everything. It was more like hip hop though, but.
So you know how to get down when the beat. All right, say, hey, I'll take it.
I would not say that. I would not say that.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah.
But yeah, that was all I really did in high school. What like got me into lifting though was I had my daughter in 2020, and
Hey, no, stop.
and that whole pregnancy I was like really unhealthy. I gained like 30 pounds, and then after I had her, I didn't lose any of it, and I kept gaining weight. I had like really bad postpartum depression.
I'm sorry.
That whole like childbirth was really like traumatic. I didn't get to like take her home right away. It was like a whole thing. She was perfectly healthy though. But that like really pushed me into that. And I mean, like I suffer from anxiety and depression anyways, but like the postpartum was like, yeah, the postpartum was like, that was gnarly. So I just gained a ton of weight. And then 2021, I had my best friend lived right next to me. We would hang out all the time, and she's a mom too. So we were just like, all we ever do is just like sit with our kids. We don't really do anything. We're both, I mean, like she's like skinny, but like she wanted to like, you know, put muscle on and like get healthy and like
Muscle
I
mama
wanted,
status.
yeah.
I'm kidding.
So,
I'm kidding. Yeah, no, stop.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's huge. You should see her last spread.
She's
She's insane. Yeah,
Okay.
she's jacked. I love her. No, I really do though, because she honestly was like that push for me to like get me in there. Like we were in the gym every day doing.
Allow me to interrupt real quick. Is she a powerlifter or a bodybuilder or?
No, she just
Loves
lives
the gym. All right.
Well, she lives in her garage now, but I mean, she's more into like powerlifting. But we did a lot of weightlifting together, like the Ollie stuff. Me and her learned that. We learned everything together. Like we would go into the gym for like 2-3 hours a day, like just like dicking around on stuff. Like we didn't know what we were doing. We were just picking things up. We were doing like,
Having
10
fun.
sets of 10, like doing whatever the hell. Like we didn't know what we were doing, but it was all like we learned as we went. And it turned into like a healthy habit that like we both really love doing, that like now we both excel at it. I wouldn't say that, but.
If you don't mind me asking, so I think of questions as we go. So is it hard as a parent to make, because you said you're in there for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
So is it hard to maintain?
Well, with daycare and stuff, now it's,
But is it hard to maintain? I don't think there should be as long as it's not 20 minutes. But anyway, I'm pretty sure there's not like a time limit on going to the gym, but
Yeah.
like, it is a commitment, regardless if you're in a lifting sport or whatever. It still is a commitment. So is it kind of hard to maintain and do as a parent, whether you're a mother or a father?
I would like sometimes. I guess it just depends on like how you like manage your time and what's like important to you. If it's something that you really want, like you'll make it work.
So, again, a little slow. You may have already mentioned. So, what was the overall goal when you started going? Was it get better mentally, or to get a certain physique look, or?
I just wanted to be healthy. Like I was tired of like going up the stairs, being out of breath, like not playing with my kids. I mean, I still do that.
It'll do that to you.
I'm still out of breath.
Ain't that a motherfucker? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
But like, I don't know. Just I wanted to be healthy, like not even just for myself, but like for my kids.
Say less.
So that's what it was.
How long were you doing the gym before powerlifting came into play?
So I was maybe for like a year or like 8 months. That's when I lost my first like huge chunk of weight. I lost like 65, 70 pounds, like in that.
Confidence came back, didn't it?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And like that was in like a 6 month, or maybe it was like 6 to 8 months I lost like all that weight. So that was after that, that's when I got into weightlifting, and I got super into like Ollie and like the snatches and the cleans, and I loved that. I did that
Ollie?
for a while. Olympic lifting.
I am retarded. Continue. I've never heard.
Olympic lifting, yeah.
Oh,
So
shit,
you're, like
yeah.
throwing the barbells around.
No. I know what it is. I did a great person. Her name's Korean. You know Korean All-American?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Never mind. So she's an Olympic lifter too. So I never. But anyway, yeah, not. Wait, so you were training Olympic style before powerlifting?
Yeah.
So what was it? What was? Yeah. Okay, let's start with that.
I love that stuff. That stuff is so fun to me. That gives me like peace. Like my head is like I love doing that stuff.
You ain't scared that the.
I've had tons of bruises. I've knocked myself out with a barbell. Yeah, it's. Yeah, you get a little hurt sometimes. You get a little bruised up.
All right, so you got into Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie.
I was really thinking of Olive Garden. I ain't even gonna hold you when she said that. I was like, oh my God. But not So when you were training Olympic lifting style and everything, so you said it was fun. Like was there an influence? Like was it Instagram? Was it YouTube? Was it an Olympic lifting? Like what got you?
So Tia, my friend that got me into just the gym in general, we both we started off with doing like cleans. I love them. We started off with doing cleans. They were horrible, terrible, so bad. I mean, not that they're great now, but they were so bad, but we did them just because they were like fun. And then she ended up moving, and then I just stuck with it. She stuck with it, and
That's a full body movement, right? Power cleans.
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got the. Anyway, so doing Olympic style training. So, who or what got you introduced to powerlifting?
So Cole.
Okay.
That was we were friends before, like he was my coach, and I would always like hit him up for like, dude, like I don't know, like this
Shout
doesn't
out to
look
Cole.
right. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
shout out to Cole.
Yeah.
And one day I was just like, dude, like I think I want to power lift, and he was like, no shit, it's about time. That was that. But he kept in my program some of like the Ollie stuff, so I was still like enjoying. I mean, obviously when I got into prep for the comp, I like cut that stuff out, but he managed to like leave it in there because like he knows that I like really liked it. So I was doing like a mix of both. I can't wait to start doing that. I can't wait to pick up a barbell again.
Say less, because you're still in recovery
Yeah.
from it.
Well, and my car accident too.
Oh, sis, I am so sorry. When was your? I was in one too, believe it or not, recently.
Yeah.
That's why I was just like, oh shit.
It was bad.
Got a lot in common. So the anxiety, the depression, car crashes is kind of like, all right, full circle. Now let me stop. But no, so so how long?
I've only been powerlifting since January.
Okay. But before that, so it's 2024. It's June right now. So before that, you decided I want to get on. So you've been on prep for about 6 months.
No, my prep was 6 weeks, but we were working together. Yeah, it was a short one
And you.
for the comp. Yeah.
So who felt more? Who? Blah, 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 bring it full circle. Between your coach Cole or you, who? In that 6 weeks. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So no, my
Well,
bad.
we were working.
My bad. I'll bring it full circle. How? In January, training powerlifting style. Like, so what were some of the things you were introduced to? I guess that was different from Olympic lifting to powerlifting.
A lot of it. You don't bench like ever when you're doing Olympic lifting. So I pretty much had to like
Culture
rework.
shock.
Huh?
Culture shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I pretty much had to like I knew how to bench like the basic. I mean, it's just circles, you know. So like I needed to like rework that though because my form was like not
Terrible. I understand.
Yeah, it's
And
horrible.
I'm gonna bring it full circle. I got you. So, bench, squat, deadlift, right?
Yeah.
What are you most proficient at?
No. I guess my squat,
That sounds about right. Which is
Yeah.
your favorite out of the three?
deadlift.
Deadlift. So why is this? Well, it's all lower body, but why? So why
I feel
is?
like I don't know, my legs are really strong. So I feel like that's both of them actually. That's squat and deadlift then.
So it's probably like a duh type question, but you probably struggled with bench pressing a lot when
Yeah.
you started the.
I'm still struggling with it.
Hey,
It's gotten a lot better, but
I'll say this. Look, I'm only proficient at bench, but if you would,
Yeah.
you'd probably laugh if you saw my numbers. And I haven't gotten on the platform yet.
Yeah.
I'm still green, but if you saw my numbers, you'd probably be like, yeah, I could do more than that. What the
No
fuck? No, I'm
way.
all right, I wouldn't lie to you, but no, so you converted from a lifting to powerlifting. So how about this before we definitely move it forward into powerlifting? So out of all of them, like why not bodybuilding? The only reason I asked this is because so weight fluctuated and you went through all those changes. So like why not generally me asking, but so like why not bodybuilding? Especially if you cut like 60,
yeah.
60
Well,
to 70 pounds.
altogether, I've lost over 100 pounds.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Easily,
Okay.
yeah. And then like I've built muscle on top of that, so my weight like fluctuates, but I've easily lost over 100 pounds.
But strength training appeased you more than
Yeah.
body. Y'all
I'll
hear
say
that?
that.
Y'all hear? Now
Yeah.
let me stop. A little.
Well, I've thought about it before, like not
Don't do it. I mean,
not like anything competitive, but like maybe like a transformation show or like something like that. My sister did one of those before. So I think like something like that would be cool. But I don't think I could go through like the whole prep and
I'm a little biased
eating
when
2
it.
almonds. And
I'm a little biased when it comes to. I don't dislike the bodybuilders. I dislike bodybuilding, but we ain't even gonna touch on that. I'm just a
Yeah.
hater. But now, so trainer for powerlifting. So
I think their prep is insane. Like
No.
they are
especially when they're on a cut,
there are some
temperament change and everything. It's kind of like damn.
yeah.
It's. But anyway, my
They
bad.
work super hard though for that shit.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, we all do.
So you with what you just said, what comes in my mind is I feel like the sacrifice result ratio doesn't balance out for bodybuilders the way that it does for powerlifters. The only reason I say that is because again, like let's say a 6 month regimen for a bodybuilder to get on stage and to get judged and critiqued versus a 6 month regimen for a powerlifter is way different because at the end of the day, we cannot take away from the fact that you're strong. I
Yeah.
cannot take away from the fact the way that you benched, how much weight you benched on the bench press, how much weight you squatted on the squat rack or deadlift on the platform. You just can't take away from that.
Yeah.
If you're strong and you get those 3 dots, you earn that. You cannot
Yeah.
take away from strength. bodybuilding, like I said, not to go off on a tangent, is just I've learned to have a disdain for it. Again, not the bodybuilder, but the sport of bodybuilding. Anyway, this is about powerlifting. Now let me stop. So you went from Ollie to powerlifting. So got a good idea for the 3 compound lifts. So transitioning. So if I may touch more on that, like was the transition kind of like hard even with outside of you
No.
getting adjusted to the bench press?
So, I mean, I was still doing like the 3 lifts. It just when the whole shift went on to that was like the difference.
Okay.
Because like I wasn't benching like rarely ever. I would just do it to see if I still could do it. So it was and then like focusing on certain muscle groups instead of just throwing a barbell around for an hour. And like more isolating stuff was like different, but.
So if I may pose this question, was it easier to train by yourself or was it easier to have a partner? The only reason I ask, I know certain lifts, like prime example, I can bench press somewhat all day, every day by myself all the time, but I need that drive when it comes to training my legs and deadlift. Like with the program Cole had you on, were you able to like fully commit to it by yourself or did you have to have
for sure. Definitely being on a program makes it easier to you just literally do what you're fucking told to do. But I just like in general like training alone.
We talk too much.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a big yapper. Like I will talk.
I said they, not you. I said they talk to
me.
me. Oh my bad. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I get really distracted. Like even like if I see someone I know in the gym, I'm just like, it's like shut up. Just do what you gotta do. Put your headphones in and go do something.
I got you. So leading up, so the 6 weeks. So what was your thought process like leading up to the platform? And my bad, I don't know. So did you decide? Hey, I want to do this comp, or did Cole decide that?
He found it, and then it was like whoever wanted to do it because it was a novice meet. So there was I think 5 of us or 6 of us.
Oh no, I saw y'all definitely did your thing. So with that being said, leading up into the platform, like what was your thought process? Like what was your feelings? Like I would have been scared. Like if somebody be like, "Oh, he wants to do it," be like, "Not me." But anyway, so what made you go, "Hey, I'll do it"? Yeah.
Just like the experience, honestly. Like I didn't have like expectations. I mean, like obviously, I didn't want to like fail anything, but
Can we keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah.
I mean, like my main goal showing up there was just kind of like do my best. Like don't fuck up. Like it is what it is. But I didn't have like expectations of like numbers I wanted to hit. I didn't even know half the numbers I hit. So like I knew my openers because he gave them to us. And then when it came to second and third attempt, I did not even ask. I just did them. Which I think that helped. I don't know. I had like a really, I don't know, just like positive attitude my whole meet. Like a lot of people are like hard on themselves. Like I failed my 3rd attempt on squats because I hit the ammonia like way too hard. I have that whole nose in it. And at the time I had like an eye injury. So when I hit it, it like did something in my eye where my eye like, it was like, I like could not like see out of it. And I couldn't really see that great anyways, but it sent like a shooting pain to it. So like my breathing was all messed up. I wasn't bracing right. I just set out for my 3rd.
You got up under it like this? Now let me start.
And then I got down, got a little wobbly and it wasn't coming out, but.
So you knocked your own self
I literally knocked myself out.
Well, no, so I like it. Actually, no, I love your attitude on it because only reason, what you had just said, a lot of people are harder on themselves and take
it so seriously.
Not
that it's not like a serious thing, but like, I don't know.
So for you, this is just my assessment on the tidbit that you just said. Tidbit like I'm old. But no, no, you just wanted to get your feet wet.
Yeah, I literally just wanted to go. Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
No, we're doing the same thing with
it.
It's the anxiety. Go ahead.
It is. It is. Damn, I forgot what I was just saying.
Yeah, me too. No, let me stop.
Damn
I'm attention span of a squirrel. But not. What was it? Damn. Meat, ammonia. I said I like the attitude. It's my bad. Like the attitude that you had. Everybody was harder on themselves.
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, it's definitely like you get a little anxious and stuff. But like for me, like I had nerves like building up to it.
Oh, so you were still a little nervous.
I was definitely nervous, but it wasn't so much like, oh, I'm nervous, I'm gonna do horrible. I'm nervous, I'm not gonna do. It was just more like, I don't know. Like just doing something for the first time is just like.
If you don't mind me
asking. You get
asking.
a little nervy, but.
If you don't mind me asking, what were your numbers So for the meet, like, what were your numbers for your
That's
squat, your bench, and
That's
your
a
deadlift?
good question.
You don't even remember?
I don't even know.
Go ahead, yeah.
I don't even know.
My bad, y'all.
Oh, my phone was next to me the whole time.
Here we go.
Um,
I got
I
two
can
of
pull
them,
it
but I
up.
can't keep track.
I don't know
Mine's
if it's on open powerlifting yet, but
Do you remember what your opener was?
um,
If not, that is also fucking cool because again,
I don't.
no, the only
Honestly,
reason.
I don't even remember anything I hit.
and
Like, is that
for-
bad?
No, well, to me, I don't think it is because
Like,
you were
I just had
like,
fun. Like, I had fun.
You're-
Like, I just thought it was like it was a good time. Like, I was lifting in circles with my friends. Like, I don't know, it was fun.
You was doing hood red shit with your hood red
Yeah,
friend. Yeah. No,
exactly.
only reason. My bad, sis. So only
me
reason I
find
had
those
asked.
openers.
That is
There
a
it is.
great way to look at it, though, too. Only reason. So a lot of people. Brandon, I'm shouting you out. Thanks for setting this up, by the way. Now let me stop. But I was having a conversation with him yesterday, and one of the things I had noticed about powerlifting in general, the squat sets the tone, like for the whole meet, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
So that's why I had asked if you had remember your numbers, but even still, your attitude on the things is really, really, very, really resilient and positive. It's actually, I feel like that's how when I decide to get my feet wet on that platform, that's how I want to go into it. I don't think that I am, and the only reason because again, it's like
It's nervous. Like, you're gonna be nervous. There's gonna be like the anxiety there, but like
you never set an expectation for yourself on the platform. No.
not like a certain number. I just wanted to try really hard. I wasn't like, there wasn't anything that like I was like, oh, I have to, because like, well, first of all, it was a novice meet. Like, it's not like
The numbers are still
like
certified, right?
So like my next meet, I obviously now I'm gonna have more expectations because I want to beat what I've done before. But like everything there, like everything's a PR, everything's a meet PR, you know. So it's like you can't like be upset at yourself for like not, you know.
Well, the only
It's
reason,
just like,
but your numbers are certified though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So at the end of the day, you got bragging rights. You can say, hey, I'm a powerlifter because I did this. Hat goes off to you. But no. So we'll just talk about the overall feeling, I guess. So like during each time you got on that platform, like what was it feeling like? There was a level of nervousness each time you got under the bar, I know,
Yeah.
but like so like when they called your name up to do the first squat, like what was going through your head? Like what was the emotions and jitters?
honestly, I was really excited. Like, I was just like happy to be there. Like,
Oh my God.
it sounds so fucking stupid.
No.
But, like, I
It's
don't-
great.
I-
It's great.
Like, I was nervous and like jittery, but I was just so excited. Like, I was just like, I couldn't wait to just, like hit that opener. And then I was like, that's gonna set the tone for the rest. And then I hit it super easy.
So you didn't have the oh shit.
Oh yeah, it was definitely when you're like lining up and
Okay.
like waiting, you're definitely like,
Okay.
get it together. But like, that's just like with like any lift, I feel like. If you're about to like hit something, you're gonna be like kind of pumped up, like ready to go. It's honestly, it felt no different. Like the act of like lifting itself felt no different than like if I was to like do something in the gym. Like I didn't have like the stage fright or like nerves about
Yeah, I
people
definitely would've
watching
had
me.
that.
My brain was focused on listening to the commands because I don't listen very well. So I was just focused on,
I'm sorry.
I was focused on just listening to the commands, hitting my lift.
You hit people with
That's it.
huh a lot, don't you?
Huh?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh shit. So how about this? So once you were done, I don't know if I just asked that. I'm so sorry. Attention span of a squirrel. But once you were done, like what feelings did you have on that? Like was there a feeling of accomplishment? Were you just
Yeah.
like, yeah?
Yeah,
let's
it
touch
was
on that.
it was definitely like a super good feeling. I had never done anything like that. Like I've done the ones that like Fit for Life does, where they have like the squat, bench, dead, but I haven't done anything like that before. So it was just like a cool like overall like experience. I definitely felt like accomplished. It was
Got you.
nice. And then I got second in my weight class, and I lost to one
Bragging
of my
rights.
teammates.
Oh,
So
shit.
it's like you can't even be mad at that, like because I'm so proud of you.
So at
You
the
know?
end of the day, everybody eat. We're all on the same team. That's
I mean,
Would
like,
have made a
I'm
difference
sure
if-
other people would have been like upset, but like for me, it's like me and her, we went into this meet together, and we were so excited for each other. We had no idea we were going to be in the same weight class.
Was she nervous
she
as
ended
well?
up-
Let me start. Yeah.
She's stronger than me.
I'll say that.
It's
So
fine.
would it have made a difference if somebody else outside of your teammate got first?
Oh yeah.
That competitive edge would have came in?
I mean, maybe.
I don't know.
I didn't think I was gonna get first at all. That was not even a thought in my mind. I thought I was gonna be going home with a participation medal. Like,
Oh, so you didn't even think you were going to play?
no.
So you really just
I mean,
said...
like, I thought I was gonna, my goal was just to, you know, like, hit my lifts. And, like, I wasn't really worried about, like, I mean, I would like to PR. I did PR. I PR'd on my deadlifts, I think. Not my bench.
Oh, okay, my bad. No,
I did not do my bench. Bench was not happening. And then the squat, it would have been, but I got a little weeble wobbly at the bottom.
I just had brain fog. I am so sorry because I was finna say it was a compliment, but at the end of the day, you did it. I like the fact that you didn't go in there with a competitive attitude. You went in there really with more of a
because
I'm just
I
doing
feel
it
like
attitude.
the competition is like with yourself, you know. It's just you versus you.
So there ain't nobody you chasing at all. No, I've asked people this before too when I've interviewed them. So if you don't mind me asking, so I'm gonna bring it back just to the realm of fitness and powerlifting. So what are some things you like in the realm of fitness? What are some things you like about the fitness community, and what are some things you dislike about the fitness community?
I like, see, this can be a like and a dislike, is just the way that people are supported, especially like my team, like just my team in itself, like the way we're like supportive of each other. And then on the opposite way is also the way that people can treat each other too. Like I feel like, I don't know. Some
Yeah, you
people
fucking
are,
jerk. But yeah.
But at the end of the day, everyone is here to better themselves. So I just think that's just like a positive community just for anyone to be in.
I got you. So powerlifting, same question, just different format. So what are some things you like about powerlifting? What
Honestly,
are some things
I
you
feel
dislike?
like I'm not a person to ask about it. Like, I feel like I'm just not, I just lift weights. Like, I feel like I'm not.
So there's nothing you like or dislike about it yet?
I mean.
Yet. But yeah.
Right? I don't know. I just think it's just, what I dislike is the people. I just dislike powerlifters in general. Not like as a, well.
Nah, yeah, you open a can of worms.
Yeah, I
We're gonna touch on
know.
that.
But like
So,
just most of them are just, I don't know, super cringe and shit. I don't know.
No, elaborate.
They can be very.
You ain't gotta say no
Have
names.
you
but
seen Instagram? You be on Instagram. Some of them are just, I don't know. They just give you the ick. Just the ick. Some of them. No names.
I feel like I know who you're talking about too. That's what makes it so crazy.
You did.
Damn. All right, I just. The only. Oh my god. I'm gonna bring it back. Again, attention span of a squirrel. So again, no names, but if I may just touch on that, do you feel like the dislike, and if it's who I think it is, but the dislike, right? Do you feel like individuals or said individuals with this, because more than one, do you feel like they put out misinformation about fitness and powerlifting and about fitness in general, and it could be
there's misinformation everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what icks you the most is it misinformation and stupidity? Yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just so that's what you like and that's who you dislike.
Yeah.
I said who that's what you dislike. Oh my fucking god. But no. So how about this?
I think overall it's a good community though.
Powerlifting or fitness, which.
Both.
Well, the only reason I asked, so it's kind of like everybody and their mama's an expert, which is kind of like annoying.
See, that's super annoying.
Yeah, and I'm
not gonna. That happens a lot in powerlifting too, though.
So I'm not gonna say any names. There's two very.
It's turning into a tea session.
No, I promise you it's
No,
not.
I'm just kidding.
But there's two very positive groups in Fayetteville for powerlifting.
Yeah.
I've interviewed most of those people in those groups that have a healthy outlook and a healthy impact on powerlifting. And then you got some.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. And then you got some people I haven't interviewed, but just internet warriors, keyboard warriors, or whatever. They're. I feel like we come in here to better ourselves.
Exactly.
At the end
That's
of the day.
all it is at the end of the day.
And the shit
it's
that
not that serious.
The shit that you bring to the table is shut the fuck up. But anyway, yeah. But not making it a tea session. It was just it was one of those things where I kind of get it.
No.
Everybody. I also say this too, throwing said individuals a bone. Some people take and retain information differently.
Yeah.
I feel like as long as you don't have malicious intent with it,
Yeah.
then you're good. But then if you are legit being a dumbass, there's only so much I can. But that's just me. But moving forward, what advice? Because again, even though you're still fresh as a power lifter, at the end of the day, you've done it. I want to do it. Ain't done it yet.
Gotta do it.
A lot of obstacles in between, but this ain't about
Felt
me
that.
yet. But now let me stop. But like, what advice would you give people in the fitness realm and then in the powerlifting realm?
I think
Your advice from your personal experiences.
I just feel like people need to like not take stuff so seriously
Yeah.
and just you show up for yourself every day and you'll keep getting better. And that's all it is. It's not that serious. You're not fighting demons. You're not, it's just.
Are you sure?
Well,
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. The way some people are, that's what I meant by like, I don't know, all that demon stuff and.
But yeah.
I just feel like it's just not that serious. Like it's just a hobby we all like doing and just enjoy it before you make it unenjoyable for yourself.
And others. Yeah, God damn. But anyway, allow me to touch on this. So, what's your overall goal? I guess I don't want to say because obviously you're going to continue to commit to working out, but powerlifting isn't going to be forever. So, what's your overall goal in power? Oh, really?
Okay.
So would that be so?
There's some old people that be getting out there. There's like the masters divisions and all that.
So-
I mean, I don't know too much about it.
So
but,
what's your overall goal for powerlifting then?
I'd like to do more competitions just because it's super fun. I'd also like to do like a weightlifting one, like the Olympic weightlifting. I think that would be super fun too. So I'd like to, get back on. I'd like to get on that platform and then back onto that one.
So
again,
you still have a love for Olympic lifting?
I do, yeah.
All right, so how about that? What are some
really
aspects
enjoy
about Olympic lifting that you like and dislike then? Based on what you've seen, even though you haven't been on the platform.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother realm that I've never even like touched
Okay.
on. But like, I don't know, the training, it makes me feel good. Like
Okay.
I feel, I don't know.
Releases
like
the
there's
endorphins.
there's no, I would never have like a bad day.
With
I
Olympic
mean,
lifting.
With Olympic lifting, I mean, the rest of my day will go to shit.
Oh
But
man, you could throw out a socket with them. Anyway, yeah.
But like you always feel accomplished. I feel like with powerlifting, there's days that like sometimes you'll be like, oh, that was like a shitty workout. Like I didn't hit this number, I didn't hit that number. I feel like, well, for me personally, when I was doing I know we're yapping.
Making good time. No, I love this shit. I'm gonna set it for 10 more minutes. I got you.
Okay. I just feel like with the Olympic lifting, like I always felt accomplished no matter what weight I was hitting. I felt good after my lifts. I was never like, oh, that sucked.
What about the team you're a part? Is there an overall goal that you have with them? Like you plan to stay with? I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just want to get stronger
With your crew.
Yeah.
All right. So.
It's nice to be like a part of a team and stuff,
And that
celebrating each other,
and that definitely.
roasting each other.
And that definitely does what I say set the tone. I'm gonna try to make it make sense. I'm stutter, but set the tone like you as a powerlifter, like being around that energy all the time.
It's definitely like, other people will like, you want to be around like people with similar goals and like, because it like helps. I don't know. I feel like who you hang out with is like a reflection of yourself.
Yeah. So if you don't mind me asking, because you did mention, and if you don't want to touch on this, I mean, it's hard for me to talk. We'll stay in the realm of fitness, but for some people, it is hard to touch on anxiety, touch on depression. It is a really real thing.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind me asking, it's me taking it back, but I'm gonna bring it forward. So like, what were some of the noticeable changes in your temperament and your attitude since you started lifting? Like, regardless of doing all this that we just discussed, like, what were some of the noticeable changes in your temperament when you started lifting, dealing with your anxiety and your depression?
It definitely helps. It's definitely an outlet. It doesn't make everything go away. It doesn't fix anything, but it's like a little Band-Aid. But I mean, it definitely is, it's good to get all them endorphins and all that. I feel like I don't know how to explain it. Like it just feels like quiet for like.
Silence
that
is the noise.
short,
Yeah.
it's like, I know that's so like cringy to say, but like, I don't know, I feel
No hell,
like,
it is not, man. Fuck that. Is like.
I just feel like, I don't know, it's just, it does, it quiets everything, you know, because you're focusing on just bettering yourself, and it's just, I don't know, shuts everything off for a little while.
I got you. I got you. So if I may just touch on that, just in a different realm, on the days that you didn't feel like going, like what were some of the inspirations that kept you going, if you don't mind me?
Honestly, it became a habit to me, so I felt like if I didn't show up for myself, like it just didn't feel right.
So was
You
it
know.
more of a discipline than motivation thing?
It was definitely like discipline. It just would feel, you know, my whole day would be thrown off
If you
if
didn't
I
go.
don't. Yeah.
Okay. And allow me to also say this. So did that also help with your training and powerlifting? The reason why I'm bringing it to that, there are days, even when looking at, like, you could look at that graph and see certain numbers and you be like, oh, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this guy on right now? I can't fucking.
There's definitely days where I'm like, oh, I don't want to do any of that, but
You keep it going, keep it
show up
pushing.
and you do it anyways. So.
I appreciate you. Any other, my best sis, any other jewels you may want to drop or like bring for your interview on your channel? The floor is yours, because all I have left is questionnaires for you.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I just been yapping and yapping. I don't even know.
No, you, like I said, so you did me a favor. So before, because we've been mutual followers, so I saw
Yeah.
you training in powerlifting, and I wanted to ask before, but I was like, okay, let me wait until after she gets off the platform, because I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to gauge her and talk to her anything about. But what you're doing is you're helping my community. I started this back in November. I started this back in November, and we don't hang around the same influence. Well, to a degree, yeah. But the influences I'm around, they're all competitors.
Yeah.
I've talked to martial artists, again, martial artists and all that other, people. But it was just like their reason why for lifting in general, everybody has a story in this. Like, again, like your energy that you have brought since we have talked, a lot of people would be like, there's no way she's depressed from the outside looking in, but they don't know.
They don't know.
Like,
nothing.
again, if we didn't have to sit down and you didn't bring certain things to the table and told me, I never would have guessed that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I like doing this. I like sitting down with people who compete. I like sitting down with, and just even if you didn't compete, fitness influencers in general, because I want to know your why.
Yeah.
And I really, really appreciate you for telling me your why. I promise you weren't yapping. Again, like I said, I was scared as fuck. Like I said, I had to network this, but you came on, you told me your story on some real shit. Please keep doing what you're doing. Continue to compete, continue to grow. Hopefully I can come out to the other meets too if they're not too far. I support any and everybody. I come to most comps, but
I love that.
I really
That's
appreciate
really
it.
nice.
Yeah, I do my best. But other than that, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna go to this questionnaire and we'll cut it. And again, thank you so much for coming to the channel and telling your story. I appreciate it. All right. It's it's a rapid fire. It's it's 10 questions, but it's set for a minute. As long as
fast.
as long as we answer as long as we answer
My
them
brain
before
don't think that fast.
I got you. As long as we can answer them before the timer goes off, we're good.
Cool.
Let me find them real quick. See, now the nervousness kicking back in. Where's it at? All right. I was like, write that down. No. All right, and timer starts now.
Okay.
All right.
Focusing.
Rest day or cheat meal?
Rest day.
Conventional deadlift or sumo?
Sumo.
Energy drink or coffee?
Energy drink.
Cardio or sauna?
Cardio.
Bulgarian split squats or hip thrusts?
Split squats.
Gotcha. Bodybuilding.
No, that's final answer.
Okay. Bodybuilding or strongman?
Strongman.
Nike or Adidas?
Ooh. Nike.
Rock and roll or hip hop?
Rock and roll.
Hey, it's fine. Hey, shit.
It's hard.
It's your story now.
I know.
One rep max or repetition?
1 rep.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Ooh. Cartoon Network.
Say less.
That one's
Brianna,
hard.
you're good. Brianna, on some real shit. Thank you. When I get better at this and I actually have a round table, allow me to bring you back to this channel if you so choose.
Yeah.
You can tell me more about your experiences as you continue to get on the platform. But again, good shit on your meet. That was some fire ass. Yeah. No, that was some fire ass shit to see. Cole and Brandon, thank y'all for real. You guys were my past guests. Phenomenal person, great person. I plan to bring some more people from, if you know I can, some more people from Primal Instinct on this channel. But Brianna, appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, and we are out.